We're recording.
Wait, no. Oh. I don't want it.
We have to do something. Let's get down to business to talk about some games.
What? No! Did they send me? Come to me when I asked for Breath of the Wild? Yes. Come on, Mark. This is your solo. He's not suited for this type of thing. So get out! Get the fuck out.
Alright, bye.
It's just me and you.
Somehow I'll
make him do some improv. Do improv.
No.
God damn it.
Hello, and welcome to the yearly thing I usually do with my best friends, is just talk about video games.
The intro's just as shitty as it always is.
As always. I'm the host, Brian Nabeshin Jackson. Hello, hi, how you doing? With my best friends, Mark and Katie Kisiling.
Hi.
And we're just going to talk about their games of the year. Like, we'll just save whatever their favorites at the very end, because I have no idea what their favorites are.
Nope.
But, like, we'll just talk around, like, some other games that they played this year, how they feel about this year, as far as video games and all that other stuff. So, talk around some stuff.
Yeah.
I think I want to start off with, Overwatch. Obviously, that's the game that came out last year, but that's obviously probably the closest thing to being your games of the year, because, like, you'll still play constantly.
Accurate. I still play it.
Yeah, you do too, yeah. No one's here for you.
So let's talk about it. Overwatch. Thoughts of this year of season 2, I guess, of Overwatch.
I mean,
what was it? Doomfist this year? It was
Moira.
Moira's good.
Orisa. There was one more.
Who's the other one this year?
Obviously, we don't care about her.
Yeah.
Or him.
No.
No, I think that's it.
Definitely noticed more female characters being made than male characters.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think it was just Doomfist this year as far as guys. So.
Yeah.
So.
Just Doomfist this year, period, for male characters added.
Yeah. And they did a lot of changes this year. Like, any thoughts of, like, the balance changes and just thoughts of Overwatch in general?
I'm your adaptable player, so I don't really have too many complaints. I personally am okay with the Mercy change in ult.
I wasn't okay with it at first. I think I was just listening to what everybody was saying or complaining about, saying, don't change Mercy, we love her the way she is, blah, blah, blah. Actually, after playing her, I don't really mind it. It's a nice change. It kind of changes up the game. Makes you rethink the way you have to play her. I don't know. I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Now, when they keep changing her, it's starting to get a little annoying. Mm-hmm. Just because people could keep complaining. But as for the first change, her ult, I like it.
Not bad.
Prefer just surviving one at a time rather than a whole group at a time?
Yes and no. I mean, I miss my giant reses because you just felt awesome doing it. Mm-hmm. Flying in there and resing the whole team and then your team making a comeback. But, I don't know, I like the whole being able to, having to res one person at a time thing. It kind of stops and makes you think. Instead of just going out there, balls to the wall, res, you actually have to kind of play it more strategic. Am I going to res Doomfist or am I going to res Orisa? So, it's kind of cool.
That answer's obvious.
Obviously, it's neither.
Any new people you picked up this year as far as Overwatch?
I mean, I feel like if anything, I got better with all of them except Doomfist. Doomfist is like, my Achilles heel. Yeah. Definitely not good with him.
I've been picking up some more healers. I tried out Zenyatta a lot and a little bit of Ana, but
yeah, I'd definitely say I'm doing the same. Learning support a little bit better. It's always your DPS player.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to see any other changes? Like would you like to see a Sombra change or a Mercy change to somebody else?
Shit, I'd like to see some Winston changes, personally. I just feel like... which is funny, because when I watch League, I see people playing with Winston every time, but I just feel like... I don't know. It's hard to work with him unless you've got that perfect team composition. And for your typical player who doesn't have a team, like a team that plays with them all the time whenever they're on, he just goes out and gets wrecked.
Mm. Yeah, I feel it. But good year for Overwatch overall. Like, you guys are constantly on it, and it's like one of your biggest games ever.
I know. It's dangerous. It's real time dump.
And whether it's Xbox One or PC, like, I've always seen you guys on it, so.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Always entertaining. Another game that came out this year. PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
Oh, this one's all you, babe.
Yeah, just talk about it. Like, what do you overall think about that game?
Overall, I like it. I mean, I like the whole team dynamic for the squad. That's all I really play is the squad, or all I used to play, because my computer can't run it anymore. But I just like the whole idea of having 4 people running around and just killing shit.
You should play the Xbox One version of it. It's not great because like it suffers from like bad frame rate when you first start out, and like there's a little bit of rubber banding at first, but like it smooths out when you're on the ground. And it's really enjoyable, that game. I still enjoy it a lot. I can't play it because like I can't stand stuff like that personally. But like for my friends who still play the console versions of PlayerUnknown's, they really like it for what it is.
I definitely have to try it out. I just downloaded it the other day, so I'll definitely have to try it out.
Yeah, it's definitely something that'll get better as it goes along. But like PlayerUnknown's, like it's not a game that I actually would play, but it's just something I'm just like love just watching constantly. Like all streams about it is just like really good, especially like top tier players. It's like owning like I watch like a streamer called Alfredo plays, and like just watching him like master that game is like really good. Like he can like hear like when a bullet is like shot like behind him, and like he can just like tell for where it's shot at just from like just the way he hears it. So it's like one of those weird type of things where it's like he analyzes that game that deep that he knows something like that. So it's like this is like impressive.
That's insane. Yeah.
And I guess that's really just speaks to that game's sound design or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was just thinking to myself. That good on the designers for really being able to pull that off.
But that's a game that'll just get better over time, I feel. Another game that came out this year, Ukulele.
That one was really good. Definitely like very similar to Banjo-Kazooie, which I love. Actually did not finish Ukulele. I really need to play that again. I think I got distracted. It might have been that we were playing it before Dragon Con, before one of the major conventions that we go to during the year. But, what I did play of it, I'd probably say I probably got a good halfway through.
Do you think it nails everything it's trying to do? As far as, like,
I think
essentially being that game again?
I think people were too harsh on it. I think it's a great game.
Shoot, just watching you play it brought back memories of the old school games. I got excited just watching.
Yeah. I mean, it's cute. It's cute. It's kind of lewd. Definitely a lot of real raunchy, raunchy jokes in that game. So if you are if you're paying close attention, you'll catch them. Sometimes you don't have to pay close attention; you will catch them. It's great. The mini games really fun and really, really hard in some cases. Like they make you throw your controller at your cat. It's pretty bad.
At your cat specifically.
Yeah, specifically.
Another game we played this year, something we all played together actually. And by play together, I mean I mostly played it and they watched me. Was Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like I didn't finish it in front of you guys, but like what are your initial thoughts from like the stuff that we did see at first of it, like minus the motion sickness that you had at first?
Oh gosh, yeah, I don't know what was going on. I mean, the story looked great. I was enjoying watching it.
I love that they took it back to its roots. Well, they're on its way back to its roots. It's not this whole action RPG, but action Call of Duty style.
Very true.
They're taking it back to zombies and horror and...
Very true.
Yeah, some good ass Resident Evil stuff in that game. Like you see like doors have to like be open in like this specific type of way with like these weird puzzles that you will never find in any of their houses, but it's in this house for whatever reason.
Right. Taking it back to the mansion. I love that.
And even though the motives are like, like dumb, not even like really zombies, but like they're just like dumb monster things. It served their purpose as far as like being like a generic enemy for you to go through, because like it's more about like the mansion itself more than it's about like the stuff you're going against. And the Baker family was just creepy as fucking hell.
Yeah, they were. They were creepy. For anybody listening to this, we always do this with horror games. Jackson will usually be... Jackson's our navigator. We're moral support for the most part. I bitch up real quick when it comes to horror games. Love to watch them. Just, I don't like to be the driver.
About playing them. Yeah.
Don't like to be the driver.
Yeah, and it was hard going through by myself, and like I even have to like watch it in streams ahead of time, because like if I know what's coming, I don't care. Yeah. But it's like the anticipation beforehand. It's like, I just can't do it. So I usually like need you guys here to like be my moral support for that type of stuff. But like I'll try to do it this year. I'll bring it over again, and like we'll just like go through that game from the parts for what you guys haven't seen, because it gets really interesting by the end.
Yeah, we should. It'd be fun.
Another game this year, Middle Earth Shadow War.
Oh gosh, killed it.
Oh, I love that game.
Yeah.
That game was great.
Would you say that's your game?
It's between that or Call of Duty, so yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Lame. I mean, Shadow of War, yes. It was really fun.
No, it was great. It took everything from the first one that you loved
and made it better.
It just made it better.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely seemed like it's on crack from everything from the first game.
Now, there was
much fun.
I did have issue with the Nemesis system. I don't know if it was just my playthrough, but it seemed like I was getting a lot of duplicate like voice lines.
Oh yeah.
Like I mean, one or two was fine, but I mean, it was like every third encounter they were saying the same thing over and over and over.
Mad filth.
Man, they really go on too.
Oh god,
like,
yeah.
They have like
5-minute monologues,
like that bard who sings it every time you kill him or something.
Like, shut up! And no, you can't skip it. Nope. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
It was pretty cool that one time we were fighting one of those big Orogs. What are they? Those big Ologs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I forgot who was watching me. It's probably Donnie. But he was like, wouldn't that be cool if he freaking broke your sword or something? I'm like, you can't do that. You can't break swords in this game. The dude picked the sword up from me, broke it in half, and threw it. I'm like, well, that's cool. It's just the animation. He didn't break my sword. Mm-hmm. He broke my sword. And I had to go find him and kill him to get my sword back. And I was like, that's awesome.
Challenge accepted.
I'll take it. Mm. I was getting killed by one of the generals, and one of my allies rushes in, kills him before he can kill me, and gives me another chance. Like, kind of saves me and revives me. And I'm like, that's awesome.
Good job.
Thanks for the revive, man.
You've done the good.
But it's little things like that. Like, I didn't know I wanted until I saw it. Then I'm like, I've wanted this my whole playthrough.
And I got it.
Nice.
I loved it. I loved being able to ride the dragons.
Oh yeah.
Was it good lore wise? As far as like
Absolutely. I went to Mark's pleasure. I picked up every single freaking piece. I 100%ed the collectibles. Mark loved it. Man, he loved watching it, didn't you? You just loved it.
Yeah. It was the highlight of my
hours of going and picking up collectibles.
I don't know. I thought the storyline was kind of bleh.
Well, we weren't talking about that. We're talking about the lore.
Hey, I'm talking about the story now. I'm moving on.
Okay, maybe I wasn't done.
No, you're done.
Did you see that shattered vase I found? It was pretty lore heavy. It was nice. It was good. Mm-hmm. You want to talk about the story again?
Yep. It was bad.
Mark's opinion doesn't matter.
Jerk.
All right.
But how about Sauron, though. He was hot. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
Did they actually show him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was hot.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was the first time I've ever seen Sauron out of his little black armor form.
Young Sauron, 10-10 would bang.
What about that spider lady, though?
10 out of 10.
10-10
Would bang.
10-10 would bang. 10-10 would cosplay.
Nice. Another highlight for this year for us. There's another one we all played together. Hidden Agenda.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was something we just played once. Not as good as Until Dawn, but not even close.
No.
But like,
No.
it was just interesting. I would say that game.
We were the perfect team. We hit it perfect.
Yeah,
First playthrough.
we nailed it.
There was no need to play again.
Yeah, like we've missed like some plot holes and like certain things I've seen that like like that judge who like let you take the prisoner out or whatever.
Uh-huh.
There's like this whole scene like later on, like if you had like certain choices and did a certain way, like he was like trapped in a hotel that had like a bomb sold in his stomach, and like he had to like choose between like either like trying to get the bomb out of him or just pretty much abandoning him and just letting him die, or just like trying to get the bomb out and he might explode with him or something like that. There's like this whole subplot of that we just completely missed, and like we missed that part where like that part where we're in the car and like that girl tried to assault us, we don't even know who that was. So
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
yeah, there's a whole thing that we like skipped over because we just like I said, we crushed that story. So
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I mean, what was our timestamp on that? Like 2
2
hours?
Yeah, 2 hours or something like that.
Yeah. We really did.
Yeah, it's a game for multiple playthroughs, but like, whatever. I think we were good.
Not when you win.
So I'm curious which one of these are your game of the year, but I'll bring this one up first because I think the other one is for UK specifically. But like, talk about Horizon Zero Dawn. Do you think that's your?
So good. Not my game of the year. You know my game of the year.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. If anybody knows me, knows my game of the year. But this one,
Gwent?
so good. Not Gwent. I actually, being the huge Witcher fanatic that I am, I actually don't have Gwent. Weird. But Horizon Zero Dawn, oh my god, such a good game. I mean, the story was good, but it wasn't anything that I've never seen before. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Okay, it's your typical post-apocalypse game. But
it's the post-apocalypse apocalypse.
yeah, post-apocalypse. Heard you like apocalypses, you know. But yeah, I just love the bow mechanic. I love the weapons. The fighting was just fun. I mean, you didn't get tired of fighting in that game. You had a good time.
Yeah, I think the combat is like really, really good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Love being able to ride the different, beings after you were able to conquer them. I think the cauldrons were one of my favorite things to go through. I held off for a long time on doing the story because I was trying to get all the collectibles, as I do in open world games, and trying to do all the side quests. And I finally beat the story, I would say probably after Dragon Con last year, so around like mid-September. I definitely took my time with it. Because when I like a game, you'll find that that's something that I do. I don't want to finish it too fast. But I do need to get the DLC. I've been hearing that that's pretty fun. The
Frozen Wild.
Yeah, Frozen Wilds. Definitely want to do that.
I tell you, that game is pretty.
Yeah, it was very pretty. It was a good game.
Definitely.
And I liked Aloy. I think she was cute, you know. She's a good character.
I remember specifically saying that, like, because of the other game, I think you should probably play Horizon before that game because there's certain things about that that kind of like muddies Horizon. At least it did for me, just for a little bit. I still like those games for different reasons, but like it was like something like, hey, you should probably get through Horizon before you play the other game. But like you went to the other one, but we'll get to that later. So, Mark, your potential game of the year, but maybe not Call of Duty. Let's talk about this, dude. Like, It actually got you back for a while.
Yeah, for a little bit. It's because I was excited that they were taking it back to World War II. I thought that was awesome. And no more jetpacks, no more laser beams, no more space. And it's Call of Duty. It's still Call of Duty.
You say that literally every year.
And every year I hope it's going to be different. And it's still Call of Duty.
Yet somehow it's vying for your game of the year?
No.
Okay,
No,
never
no,
mind. Our opinions have changed.
You were like...
It's because I've only really played 2 games. Like all the way through. Mm-hmm. Between Call of Duty and Shadows of War. But Call of Duty, it's just a game I played.
Okay.
I like playing it with friends, just because I like playing games with friends. But really, it's Call of Duty. Seeing the old school guns, like none of the guns from Call of Duty 2 are really there. There's a few, but seeing guns like the upgraded version of those guns from Call of Duty 2 make me happy, because I miss them.
They don't have the guns from Call of Duty 2?
Not really, no. They have different versions of them. Like the PPSH from Call of Duty 2, they have like a different version of it.
Like, are they accurate? Like they're not like...
Oh, hell if I do. No, dude. I do
I'm thinking, and it's like, why wouldn't they have the same gun? Because, like, I don't know. That just seems weird to me. Like...
I guess because they don't want it to be a Call of Duty 2 clone.
Sure. So what, are they using like Nazi technology or something? Some weird Wolfenstein stuff?
Nazi.
No, I'm pretty sure they're real guns, but they're just like the upgraded model. Like, let me see if I can pull up the actual...
No, because I'm just thinking like that's sort of weird. Because I would think, whatever. But like, did you feel like, as far as at least the campaign, did you feel that was like serviceable? Like, the weird thing about like when I think about like modern Call of Duty is something like what Call of Duty 2 used to be. It's like maybe like the biggest set piece in Call of Duty 2 would be like a building falling. That's pretty much it. But like I saw like that train scene from World War II, and it has to be like all big and bombastic and insane like modern Call of Duty is. So like, do you think it was like at least like do you at least think it caught the spirit of what it used to be, or is it still like the same type of shit just like in a new setting?
Pause.
Yeah, it's still pretty cinematic. Like the single player, it's still cinematic. I don't think there's any of those. See, it wasn't really. It's not really in my head. But from what I remember, there's not really like any giant explosions with buildings falling and any of that jazz. It's just
I think that
war.
I think it was 4 that started, but like I can't recall every time I seen you play at least that like anything like that, like a big cinematic I charge up the X moment.
Yeah, I don't. Not that I can recall. No.
Mm-hmm. Uncharted.
That's a game you missed out this year.
You are so right. I was thinking that. I was wondering if we were going to do a segment on missed games.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Well, here it is, PPSH 4.1. So, for all I know, the PPSH 4.1 wasn't Call of Duty 2. They just didn't call it the Dash 4.1. But...
Damn you, Dashes.
Damn you, Dash. Like, the MP44 is not in it, and I love that gun. They have a bunch of new light machine guns. My Springfield sniper rifle's not in it, but they added a few more. So I just think they're trying to keep the whole gun thing fresh.
Sledgehammer did this one, right?
Yes.
Do they have a thing? Because I know, like, you said, like, before, you told me this, like, a long time ago, like, Charter had the dolphin dive, and, like, Infinity War has their own type of style as well, but, like, does Sledgehammer have, like, a certain thing about them? Probably not, because like it was Advanced Warfare last time, and now it's this one. So
yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
nothing really stands out to me.
All right. Yeah. Do you appreciate the setting now? Would you like to stay this way, or are you done with like the space stuff? Like, I guess Titanfall still even an appealing type of game because it's different, or do you just think that's like I don't know?
Yes, I still love Titanfall because it's Titanfall. Mm-hmm. That's what it started as, and that's what it continues as. Call of Duty started as World War II. I can even dig it up to the Modern Warfare. I really enjoyed those. Mm-hmm. But when you start getting jetpacks and crazy crap, You lost me.
So-
Stay World War II, World War One, modern warfare. Don't go into the future.
So do you think maybe Call of Duty should chill their jets for a little while and maybe release a game once every 2 years?
I think they should have started that a while ago, but yes. I think they should slow it down.
Yeah, it proved fruitful for Assassin's Creed this year, apparently, so.
Yeah, that's another game I missed this year. And we're usually relatively good about playing the Assassin's Creed games. But I didn't hear that it was Black Flag, so I didn't immediately jump on it. Because goddamn Black Flag. You are still...
Well, I'll tell you something I do like about Call of Duty.
Yeah, tell me.
That lobby system. The headquarters.
Oh, the thing that you ripped off from Destiny?
Yeah. Well, I like that.
Okay.
But no, I think the whole one-on-one thing in there is pretty sweet. Me and Keith have spent a lot of time in the headquarters just screwing around, not actually playing the real game.
Did anyone try and show you the way?
Oh, Jesus.
Can we,
No.
Now, hear me out. Can we, paste that little midget Knuckles over Mark's face in the preview for this?
We probably can, but
yes. Yes. Your hair even looks like Knuckles right now.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You're an echidna.
Yeah, probably.
The more you think about it, the more you warm up to it.
We'll see what happens. And let's talk about your game of year, Katie. Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yes. So good.
The last time we talked about this game, though, you did sounded disappointed in it. But mostly just because of the story, obviously. But I thought you would just go into it.
Half of it was the story ended. And I was like, God damn it. I wanted it to go on forever. The other half was just... I was kind of hoping for... Everything else just was like a 15 on a 10 scale. You know, above and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
But the ending was just... Because the story itself is good. The ending, I didn't like. It was just very... It didn't... Do you remember Ocarina of Time? And how that ending just gave you closure and made you happy and it's just beautiful. Breath of the Wild just couldn't give that to me. And I think it's because the whole game made me want more.
Sure.
And the ending just didn't give it to me.
That last boss fight didn't even seem... I didn't play it, but it didn't seem satisfying.
Mm-mm.
Like, Ganon...
It wasn't.
It wasn't a threat. He wasn't something that you really were looking forward to beating. He was just there.
If you don't save the other 4 Guardians, he'd be a freaking threat.
Yeah, maybe.
But...
I think it's one of those games where it's it's definitely the journey more than it is.
It is. And that's why it's still my game of the year. That's why it's still the best game that came out this year. I mean, I was playing it the other day because the Ballad of the Champions came out.
Alan K. Tony?
No. But I got halfway through that and I just kind of decided, I don't really have the time to dedicate to this right now because I'm trying to finish an extremely complicated costume before Katsucon. I'll play Overwatch here and there right now because I can hop off at any time, but Breath of the Wild sucks you in.
Did you get the motorcycle yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. You know what, though? Did you play the intro? Have you played a Ballad of the Champions?
No, not yet. No.
Not yet?
Mm-mm.
So,
Spoilers.
You'll hate the intro. That's all I'm going to say. You will hate it. The whole first part, you will hate. It is so annoying. That's all I'll say.
Well, you have to tell me about it later because I hope now.
No,
I'm
you
curious.
know.
I mean,
You have to
you
refresh
can talk
my
about
memory.
it I don't mind.
No, you know.
Well, I probably know. You just have to refresh my memory.
With the thing you have to, the 4 areas you have to beat the boss, but not bosses, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
all the little monsters.
Mm.
You have 4 monster layers you have to conquer. It's a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. But how you feel? Obviously, Ocarina is your favorite of all time, but
Favorite game of all time. Even still.
Yeah, I bet for multiple reasons, obviously, and that's kind of the reason why for me personally, it's like you could say a lot of stuff about like gameplay mechanics have gotten better since Ocarina and stuff like that, and sure, whatever. But like I feel like that story and like the way that everything unfurls in that game just makes it feel so much better.
Oh yeah, it was perfect. It was a perfect game.
Yeah, for me, and I still think about the game constantly. But how does like Zelda rank for you as far as like 3D Zeldas? Because you played all the 3D Zeldas. Well, Skyward Sword, like you didn't beat that obviously. But like how's that rank for you as far as like that? Because like it's obviously so different from the other one. So as far as like like how is Skyrim it is now?
It's my second favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, it moved way up. Because it does have that gorgeous, amazing open world, and I liked Zelda in this one. I really did. I thought she was cute. I thought she was smart. I liked that she had more. She obviously has a huge part in all of them, but this one you get to see a little bit more. You get to see some vulnerability too, which Zelda is always like your archetypical perfection character. Like, if you think about it, the only other game that's even gotten close is Skyward Sword, showing a little bit of vulnerability.
Oh yeah, I love that Zelda in that game.
Yeah, maybe Wind Waker before she actually realizes who she is, but after, once again, perfection. So
yeah, I feel you.
But Zelda and Skyward Sword, yeah, I love the romance.
Yeah. That's the one thing that makes me just want to go back to that game, is just like just that. Like, other than that, it's like no way, I don't want to play that game ever again. But like I loved that story as far as like I love my relationship with Zelda. I like the character is like Groose. That weird character Groose is like
that Waka ripoff. We know what you were doing. Yeah. Give him a fucking what are they called? What's the ball? What's the ball?
I know it's not a ball. Blitzball.
Blitzball.
There you go.
Yes, give him a blitzball.
All right, so let's talk about games you missed. The games that you wanted to play this year that you didn't get around to.
So many.
Like you've seen a little bit of Uncharted when I came over here and played it. And
I really wanted to play it after that, but
that game is really good. It's really good, and
I love Chloe. I really do.
It's like, because like the best way I say Uncharted, the best thing I can say about Uncharted Last Legacy, it feels like what Uncharted 4 would be if it wasn't Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 feels like a completely separate game, where it's like more, not necessarily serious, but like it deals with real issues, like obviously with Nathan and Elena and stuff like that. But like this one feels like what Uncharted 4 would be. It was just like Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, then Uncharted 3.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I do, from the little bit I saw.
And like it's fun for just that. And like with Chloe and Nadine, I think there's a good dynamic with them. There's a little thing in the end that like kind of like, there's another character that pops in that just kind of like messes it up for me a little bit, because like you just think, oh, why are you here? Like, this is so good. Why did you bring him into it? But other than that, I feel that game is like really good, especially how it ends. Like, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already mentioned Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
You want to get to.
Really? You know what's funny, too? I don't know that much about that Assassin's Creed game. Like, I've seen some of the gameplay. I've seen some of the mechanics that were used, but I really don't know that much about it, but I just keep hearing that it's great.
Yeah. I heard it's the best one since Black Flag Live. So, and people love Black Flag.
I don't know. That's a real high standard for me. I really like that game. Did you just stab yourself?
No,
I have
Jackson
long nails.
Oh. Jackson scratched me.
Anything else? Like, anything else that this year that, like...
I wanted to play Cuphead. I never played Cuphead.
That's a great
Yeah.
It looked intense. I don't want... No.
It looked like... How is it so new, but yet it looked like it would invoke so much nostalgia? You know, it's just the art style. It looked fun.
Yeah, it's great and it's addicting, and it's like... It does give you that old school mentality of, like... Because, like, people will, like... The first thing people will say, oh, Cuphead is hard, stuff like that. It's not really hard. It's just challenging.
Yeah,
it's
you have to figure out your rhythm.
Yeah, and it's just challenging in no type of way. You recognize patterns. You, like, and take them down. Like, you know what's coming, then you dodge it and, like, try to go after that.
Yeah.
And, like,
That's what I
Yeah,
got.
Cuphead's one of my favorite games this year, and yeah, I would recommend it definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all the really big ones.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Odyssey.
Odyssey, yeah.
Motherfucker. I don't know why I'm thinking. All right, I'm tired, but yeah, Odyssey.
Odyssey's great.
That looks,
I
looks
really
awesome.
wanted to play that one, but I don't have the Switch yet, so I haven't gotten it.
The only thing I would say to you about that game, compared to like other people I've talked to about it, like a lot of people have opinions and other people have to spit it out. Everyone loves that game. Everyone thinks that game is great.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of like, for the people who complain about it, which I'm not one of these people, but just like putting it out there, like they feel like they want like a little bit more to it. Like they feel like the capture mechanic where you throw the hat and like possess enemies, like that's a cool gimmick and that's always fun to do. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't feel like something like a flood or the gravity of Mario Galaxy. At least that's how they feel. Personally, I think that game is like fantastic in so many ways. Like you hear about so many games about like, oh, I played this game and I smiled from ear to ear and like it's been fun the entire time. And like I feel that game generally does that. It invokes like a good feeling of happiness and joy when you play it, more than any other game that I played in like a good while.
Yeah. That's kind of what I got from people talking about it too.
Yeah. And as far as like the main campaign, like if you just play the main campaign and just like play it the way until like the game ends or the credits run, I should say, in that game. There's stuff after credits, obviously, but like I feel like there's zero bullshit in that game. It's like everything's there for a reason. Everything's just to be fun, and you just enjoy every moment of it when you play it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Mario Galaxy is really high up for me this year, and I loved it. Like every minute I played of it, and like I'm still playing that game like constantly, just like getting all the moons like at my own pace. Like there's still like the harder in-game shit that like I can do, but like I'm just gathering the moons from the other world just because I enjoy it and it's fun to do.
It is.
Yeah, I gotta go for 600 moons now, so it's a lot of stuff.
Jeez, that's a lot of moons. Yeah, I heard from people that it was really quirky, and you know how I love quirky.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So games on the horizon. What are we thinking?
I'm looking forward to Monster Hunter World. That actually comes out soon. Yeah, I'm ready to give Monster Hunter another go.
I wish I don't know. I would let you know about the beta that happened.
Oh, I already played it.
Oh, okay. Did you enjoy it?
Beta. Yeah, I played up until moderate difficulty. I did not try and attempt hard. Actually, I don't even think I was able to do moderate. I think did I get him?
I think you did. I think maybe your time ran out.
Ah, that's what it was. My time ran out. That bitch ran.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be annoying. But it's going to be really fun to team up with people, so I need people to play that with.
Mm-hmm. I played the beta of it. It was fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of those games I think I need someone to do it with, to like, like someone who's like experiencing those Monster Hunter games, like shepherd me through it.
Not me. I'm going to play with, which one of our friends does it? It's Patrick, right? Patrick plays Monster Hunter. I'm going to play with Patrick.
Make Patrick buy a system.
Do it.
I mean, it's on all systems. It's on Xbox One and PS4. So
yeah, sure enough.
Anything for you, Mark, on Horizon?
He's going to be playing Stardew Valley with me next year because they're coming up with a multiplayer for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
And honestly, I have no clue what's coming out.
We're looking at what else?
There's the Spider-Man game.
I'm looking very forward to that Spider-Man game.
That God
Red Dead
of War
Redemption
game.
2.
No, I don't. I like God of War, but I'm not really interested in playing the new one.
Okay.
I am. Norse Gods? Fuck yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2. How many times I gotta say it?
Game. I don't believe that game's coming out until it's out.
Yeah, that's true. They've been pushing and pushing, but I don't know. We've got some really decent locked in trailer footage now.
Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Don't get me started, dude. I'm so ready.
Every time I see you post something, this game needs to come out now.
Yeah.
What else is cool that's coming out next year? I've got my few that I'm definitely looking forward to.
There's Ni no Kuni in March.
That's true. Yeah, I did see that was coming out. I still haven't actually finished the other one.
No, you haven't.
Recent Spider-Man. Detroit's coming out.
That looked interesting.
It could potentially be interesting. That'll definitely be one of those games where I just bring over and y'all just want to play. That's probably the best way to enjoy it, especially for all of us. It's just like answer, kind of like we did Until Dawn.
Yeah,
that'll be great for that.
We have any good horror games coming out next year that we know of?
Oh, good question. I don't know.
We need to give God, what's that one game we got on preview?
Oh, We Happy Few?
Yeah, we need to give that game another try and see if they've updated it. Because that game was hyped up so much, and then it turned out to be crap.
That game gives me anxiety.
I mean, I think it's like pretty much like
it's a survival. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's transformed from the last time you've seen it, and like you already paid for it, so
yeah,
whatever comes out, you just play it. So
yeah,
enjoy that, I guess. But man,
gotta take your joy.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else like outside the box.
I know.
I guess it's pretty.
Mark's looking forward to the next Call of Duty.
Don't try to blame me. I skipped last year, and I only came back to this year because they tricked me.
Yeah, they gonna trick you again.
It's Treyarch this year, so it might be Black Ops 4, it might be something completely new. So.
See, I don't think I ever finished Black Ops 3, so that storyline, I mean, I liked it, I liked the idea of it, I just couldn't finish it.
I think you'll play it, because Katie likes the Treyarch Black Ops game, so whatever.
I don't know, I can't even say Zombies is my saving grace anymore, because I played Zombies 3 times in this one, and I love that they went back.
Way too much going on.
There's a lot of crap going on, yeah, but I like the fact that they give you that you can get hit more than once before you die. They actually opened up a path where you can circle the map and kind of herd the zombies where you want. And so I like that they kind of give you that to work with. But something about those maps that after the third or fourth time playing, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore.
You know, we've been friends for years, Mark, and it's like it hurts me. Yeah, like I think you just see you every year.
Every year.
And it's
like an abusive relationship.
I know, right? Here's another big one. Far Cry 5.
Yes. Oh, yes, I forgot. Yes, I am looking forward to that. Actually, I just went through and played Far Cry 4 over again in anticipation of that. Yes. We're going to get real redneck up in here. I kind of don't like that they're bringing it back to the United States. I want them to go somewhere cool. I know they've already done Africa, but can we do Africa on a new gen? Like, with the new gameplay mechanics and all the awesome... Like, I feel like that would be cool. No, I guess we're going to come back to fucking America. Damn it.
I mean, to be fair, this is the first time they've done America, I think. Because 3 was on the island, 4 was wherever that was.
India.
Yeah, and...
Oh, new Shadow of the Colossus, right?
Oh, yeah, it's February.
Is that new or just a remake?
Well, I mean, it's a remake.
It's a remake.
It's got some... I'm sure it's got some new mechanics going on.
Apparently, they fixed the controls.
I don't remember them being bad, but...
I don't either. That's
Sea of Thieves! How the fuck did we not think of Sea of Thieves?
We're throwing out a recruitment right now. We need a crew.
Seeking crew for a very quirky ship. There will be cussing, I'm sorry.
Should we put out a ZipRecruiter ad?
I am on LinkedIn. I will put that next to my mortgage resume.
Ship.
You know what's the best thing about that too? When you buy that game, it'll come on your Xbox One and your PC. So then you two could actually play together for once. So that's great.
I don't know if they'd let us do that, though, if it's under the same name.
I think we can configure something. I think we can make it work.
I might buy that game twice.
I have another one. State of Decay.
State of Decay too? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know you were a fan of the first one.
Is that the one with the monkey?
This is
monkey.
No, this is the survival one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I never played the first one, but I saw this one. I saw the trailer for this one on Facebook. Me and Mark looked at it, and it really looks fucking fun. Like, I like survival games.
Mm-hmm.
I like games where you actually have to, like, find resources and, you know, build yourself up to stay alive.
The big blob-looking zombie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is very Walking Dead.
Yeah. It is. Limited resources. I mean, it looks cool.
Cool. Think you're gonna get a Switch this year?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Probably will. No, we're gonna get a Switch. Right? You wanna get a Switch, don't you?
I want to get all of them, really. I want to get the Switch, but I also want to get something that actually lets us use our 4K TV.
I think the Switch is probably the next biggest, because I really do want to hit that new Mario game.
Yeah.
They just announced a lot of good stuff this year, or today. They just announced good stuff like pretty much all the stuff that was on the Wii. Coming over here, like they put Donkey Kong on there. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze that was on the Wii.
When are we gonna get a new Donkey Kong game?
You should play Tropical Freeze. A lot of people love that game, and it's like one of those games that no one played. So,
Yeah, because I've never even heard of it.
yeah, Tropical Freeze apparently one of the best platformers in years. Got Beta 1 and 2 is coming on there, so I'm excited.
I saw that.
God, what else? God, I can't remember the rest of them. But like they did a bunch of announcements. So like the Switch is like a good place for like everything that was on the Wii U that's coming over now. So like I said, I just need 4 games, 4 more games for me, like Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, The Wonderful 101, Smash Brothers, and like
Yes.
there's one more thing I can't remember what it is, but like after that, it's like throw my Wii U outside and shoot with a shotgun or something like that. I'll be done with it. But yeah, and that's for someone who likes the Wii U, but whatever.
It's a meh. Did they?
Yeah, it's a terrible system, but like it has great games. But like when the games are all that system, then I don't need it anymore. That's pretty much where I'm at.
So, we know I'm a trash cult gamer. Did they finally put some strength behind the rumors that they were going to be coming out with a new Harvest Moon game for the Switch console? Cult gamer, big time.
I don't think I heard that. But like if it's coming anywhere, it's going to be on the Switch.
It's been big time rumored that they're bringing it back to console because it's been handheld for the last like 9 games.
Mm-hmm. Can you even do not do? You know what I mean? Like, do you think Harvest Moon can even like improve? Because like you have Stardew Valley, which has been so great for you, and like
gosh, I know I love Stardew Valley.
And like even though Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is the best thing, you can see where they're trying to lead towards, and like you can see how good Animal Crossing will eventually be.
Oh yeah.
So like, you think Harvest Moon has the stuff to be?
I mean, it's always been a game that's been kind of bad, but you still play it. So I mean, Stardew Valley kind of closed the gaps. Really, it did. But the problem is, it's indie developed. I mean, I get that it's taken the console lead, but it's indie developed. So anything that comes to it's very slow. He's gonna have to. The designer, he has a team now, but they're gonna have to work really hard. Like, I'm already starting to see the trend where they'll announce and it'll get pushed, and announce and it'll get pushed. They don't meet deadline. So, I mean, I'd like to see Harvest Moon kind of step up and take the
crown back.
Yeah, take the crown back.
Huh?
Or at least try. I think that, honestly, the console Harvest Moon games were the freaking best. They were so much fun. Like, it left off... Well, some of them were misses, definitely, but... left off with a really good one with Animal Parade, and then you remember Wonderful Life, and those ones for GameCube and N64, and even PlayStation. So much fun. So I'd like to see that. I'd like to see them come in a little bit better.
Before we close out, I wanted to talk about the Switch for a second, because like I remember a conversation we all had like a few years ago about Nintendo in general, about like how they always have to shit on their portables, and like why don't they put like a Zelda on the consoles and like all this other stuff. Now the Switch is pretty much the Nintendo machine now, so it's like anything that they put out has to be like made for like console and whatever you want to play on bed or whatever. So it's like it's weird that you guys like not necessarily predicted it, but like it's something that you want at the same time being not what you want at the same time. So like, do you think it's like do you even see yourself like, you know, like taking it out, playing on your bed or something like that?
See, I don't.
I do.
but I probably will. I probably will. I mean, you can already do it with the Wii U, but I guess it's not the same strength.
Like, you go, like, the other side of this wall will lose connection. That's
Really?
the problem with the Wii U.
I never... There you go. That's the answer to your question. I never do.
I tried.
But...
I tried doing it when I played Smash, and it...
Dude, I mean, my little brother, he takes his Switch everywhere. Everywhere. And I probably would with certain games. It's going to depend on the game for me. Like, I wouldn't want to take Breath of the Wild and bring it into the living room and put it on my small TV when I could be on my, like, freaking 70-inch playing it. You know? It's not going to happen.
It's like the next Pokemon game is going to be on Switch, so it's like, you know, like, you don't have to play portable anymore. You'll actually play on TV for once, so.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. That open world Pokemon that they've been rumor milling.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been living on a rock.
Zelda's opened the door.
Yeah, so they're like trying to do
Nintendo's
like,
trying to reclaim its throne.
If they do that and they do it right, they've got it. The throne's theirs.
Nintendo's got the stories. It's got the iconic characters and it's got the stories. Nintendo could do it if they would stop trying to be a niche console. Like, they just need to honestly take those stories and broaden them instead of trying to broaden their console.
I think it's more of like, they could be as niche as they want. It's more of like just them getting it to people's hands and like people actually just like buying it. Because like the thing about the Switch is like people are buying it because it's a good experience of like playing Nintendo games. Like Zelda is never a system seller per se. Like it's one of their mainstream consoles, but it's not like something that like sells systems. Like Skyward Sword on the Wii, as big that install base was, like that didn't do anything for Zelda. You could say because it was the Waddle game or whatever. But like Zelda's never really a system seller. But like stuff like Breath of the Wild and like obviously that was the thing that sold the Switch for itself.
Absolutely, yeah.
And like even Mario Kart is like one of the best selling games on the Switch. I think it was one of the best selling games last year even.
Popular, and you can play it with your friends. Always going to be good. Always. You can get into feuds with each other over it. So that's enough for me.
Yeah. And like the best thing about the Switch is just like the fact that like it's a system that like that's it's so weird because it's like it's a system that like is mostly about like on-screen co-op because like you could like take the Joy-Cons out, you want control or the other control, you can play it that way. But it's like also at the same time encourage you to get another Switch at the same time because like I wouldn't be surprised if like 2 years from now like both of you have your own Switches and like play games like that because like it's just like one of those things. It's just like your 3DS. It's like if like a new Animal Crossing came out and like you both could play it at the same time, why not? You know, why not get another Switch?
I could definitely see it.
All right, this has been going on for too long.
Yeah.
But thank you as always.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Friend.
It was fun.
Yeah. And we'll do this again next year. Probably,
it's always
maybe.
fun. Good. You know, it's nice seeing you. We'll see you again next year.
Yeah, there's always once a year that I come by and see you guys.
Yep.
We should really kind of hang out more.
Yeah.
So far away.
Yeah.
But Jackson.
But we're your best friends.
Jackson.
Oh, that's debatable.
Damn.
I'll see myself out. Thank you.
Yes, leave your house. All right, but I will talk to you guys next year. And hey, I love you guys.
Oh, we love you.
All right, later.